you would go. I'm sure there's a place for it. I don't know, but you quickly get a background check and they just make sure. Well, they go through like don't have any priors. I really don't know how extensive it is. I just know New York State's is apparently very extensive. I'm sure you could probably get one at Walmart. Yeah, I remember that guns used to be sold in Walmart. I don't think they are sold anymore.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
What is this?
Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh! Oh!
He was certainly under pressure.
Oof. Contortionist, you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Oh, is this the neighbor?
It's none other than Theodore Gilder.
Oh, it's literally the guy that I was trying to, yeah, this was the guy I was looking for. This isn't good. This is literally the guy I needed to talk to.
Belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And
God.
we shall answer the question.
That boy dead as hell. It looks like a cow or something. We're not gonna tell the police that this guy's dead? Oh, something was definitely chained here. Adult elephant. Are you kidding me?
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
A strong pull broke this leash. A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock,
Was he trying to kill the elephant and it stomped on him? Take a photo of what? What are we taking a photo of? Oh, when you're aiming. Oh.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
Watermelons.
Sweet for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
I have to check the newspaper archives. Where's the newspaper archives? That's the Chronicle. Oh, that's probably where they are, in the Chronicle. So I'm still missing something.
A coal gas tank, enough to pump up an airship. blade is worn from grinding. Cutting wet and thick ropes.
What else am I missing here?
Wait, you were close. It was up between the bells? Like this one.
What am I missing? Is it not this thing? I mean, what the hell is that blue thing? Oh, there's money on the ground. No, that's not it.
A coal gas tank, enough to pump up an airship. A coal gas tank, enough to pump up an airship.
What?
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
What? What are we thinking happened? Oh. Yeah, that probably happened.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
What? think he was dragged? Oh, like... Okay, so he was probably stomped on here.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh, then right here. There we
In a
go.
fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Key evidence collected, but not all the evidence.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
So let's look around. Can we go inside the house? It's locked. So we're still missing evidence.
Hog heaven. Destruction and trampled ground.
I feel like we shouldn't leave yet. We haven't found everything.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
Perhaps we need a key. Hi, Jesse.
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
Start game. Break.
Huh?
I said, when Gary's gonna get back on from his break?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was pretty out of it last night, but I heard most of y'all's conversations.
Jesse was taking a nap.
Yeah, I still, even though I wasn't really awake, I still remember some of the stuff y'all was talking about. I was talking about Gary said taking a break from playing games.
Yeah. No, I
She knows Xbox is Xbox ready.
Holy shit.
That was running on that.
You know what this fictional city reminds me of, or if it's a fictional city, I'm not quite sure. I don't know why, but I'm getting, for some reason, like BioShock Infinite vibes.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or Nosebagger spurns local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
Dirty. Oh, okay. Oh fuck, I'm not on X Games mode. Bro, hit it if I'm about to hit it.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Oh, you know what we're probably looking for? Is, tracks. That's probably the evidence I was missing. It was the tracks. Imagine not being able to run. Poor guy. He's probably got like polio and only has a few months to live. It's crazy how such an easily curable disease can kill people in an age and era. It's probably what it's going to look at with Corona in like 100 years. Like, people died from this? Are you serious?
Hog heaven.
Okay, so it is... An elephant was involved. Can we not track it? I mean, it can't... Doesn't look like it went this way. It looks like it could have gone this way. Maybe. Can I go through the front door? The front door is locked. Well, there's only 2 streets it could have gone, right?
Do you know anything about this? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
So it's not over here. Do any of these people over here know where it went?
Do you know anything about this?
That's a question I can answer.
Ah, so it went this way. It's down here, maybe? Probably not. I walk towards the forest, it said.
Is this familiar to you?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Maybe I just should go to the bridge and talk to someone.
This elephant is quite clumsy.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
We cry for help. You do nothing. So when you ask for help, why should we speak?
Whoa, what? Alright, lady.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky?
Do you know anything about this?
Along the way?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help. You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm coming. Alright, I'll be right back. what do you mean by that? Okay, so it clearly went this way. Possibly continue down this way. Probably, I bet you it like went deep in the forest somewhere. Oh Jesus. I feel like finding this thing is gonna be like near impossible. Okay, I feel like this is where it's gonna be because this looks like a dead end that leads somewhere. Okay, what the I feel like I wasn't supposed to find this just yet. Intriguing. So, not that way. Got it. Yeah, I definitely don't think I was supposed to stumble upon that. That was a uh-oh. Okay, so he comes through this bridge. Path leads into the woods, so he's definitely in here. Just a matter of where he be. Oh yeah, because it says his tracks lead to the forest. I mean, I could be. I don't know. I don't know my dad.
What if that's why you need to do that? You can't find it.
Are you implying that I'm Aquaman?
I'm not saying you're not, but
Trust me, man. I wish my dad was a superhero that left. Well, dude, where is this thing? How am I not able to find an elephant? I find it very hard to believe that nobody knows where an elephant is. Maybe this guy knows? Oh no, he's... What about you?
Can I ask you a question?
I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Why? What's wrong with us?
no more. Hashtag cancel white people.
Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I remember reading about this. I know exactly why nobody's talking to us. Yeah, I think we have to become like dirty, but... Oh, I have no... I have to make myself look like a working class gentleman. Slavic gangster. So, I think, where do I go to find my clothes at? Like, I need to go buy, like, yeah, I need to come down here and, like, buy stuff. And maybe people will talk to me then. Yeah, this is the problem with, like, the non-hand holding stuff. Like, they really don't tell you where, like, these people aren't talking to you and they don't ever really tell you why.
Nice to see you.
Make your garden cozier with... Sorry, I have nothing to offer you. Landscapes
Tragic.
and portraits. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you.
Simply the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
I need to make myself look like a working Joe. Oh, dude, a Sherlock hat? Let's go. Give me that.
A perfect choice.
Okay. Hopefully, this makes me poor enough. I'm sorry, we won't talk to you because you look rich. Like a man's just died, but alright.
Could you help me?
You know nothing of life. Deal with it by yourself.
Oh.
May I ask you something?
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know about that.
At least they're talking to me.
Help me, please. Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm too tired for your questions.
Hey, this is the forest, is it not? It's not that way. But where could it have gone?
Help me, please.
You have a job, so why don't you go back to it instead of bothering me?
Help me, please.
Stick to your kind in the factory and get out of the way.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Is this familiar to you?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
I don't understand. Where? So he was seen on the Greek bridge, and now he was heading towards the forest. Correct? Yeah. Because look. Boom, boom. No. It couldn't have gone this way, because it's boats. I mean, is there somebody down here I can ask? No. So it's in the forest somewhere. I just don't understand why I haven't been able to find it. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought I was stuck. I was like, oh shit. So, if it... I mean, there's this... Whatever this is... And then this leads up to the dead goat, but we know it's not up there. Then it could have gone through the forest and down this street, which is Ripper Street. Through here, so it's got to be in that forest still. Maybe it is by that dead goat or something. I don't know. This is difficult stuff because it's like I appreciate the I like to solve stuff on by myself, but like oh.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
It definitely came this way. Right? Or did it? Are these the way it's coming? Or did it cut up through here and go this way? No, it had to have gone this way. So more than likely it went up there here, right? It's gotta be up here, and we just haven't seen it. Right? I mean, I guess not. Because this is, from there is the goat. Oh, I'm like, what the?
So many jokes I could think of.
I mean, okay, so it comes in through here. Tracks lead this way. So it came up through here, broke this branch. Did it go this way? I mean, it couldn't have. There's nothing indicating that it went this way.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You know nothing of life. Deal with it by yourself.
Okay, so these guys must be like poor. I generally do not have a single idea where this thing is. I don't understand. Where would have this have gone? I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't understand where I need to go. So I'm looking up the location of it. Hold on. I don't know how I didn't see this. I mean, I saw the... Oh, here we go.
Strange. It was hung with care.
There's bees.
The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
So now we have the key to his house. Okay. Let's go back. Let's change our clothes back. Oh. Wait. Seriously? Heck yeah. Alright, I swear to God, I'll never understand, like, just how this works sometimes. I mean, I still like this game. It's very intriguing. I think if you're gonna make a free world open game like this, you gotta do a better job at, uh-oh.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
It's gotta be, you gotta do better at, yeah.
Heaven.
At, like, kind of hinting or making it stuff, you know, better found. Because that was one of the things in the reviews, is that it has you get stuck a lot in this, and it's very hard to find your way around.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened. Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast. I don't have any thoughts on this.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Something tells me she had something to do with the elephant being upset.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time.
Sheffield?
Spirit to
I know where
reminisce
that
right
is.
now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Alright. So she claims... I feel like she was outside.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary. She packed as much as she could carry. The same dull poses on all romantic photographs. So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk. You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. Doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Who's a cute bird?
He looks so stupid with this. So my objective is...
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? That will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
I don't think I got all the...
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Probably because I said that she was involved somehow.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. I think Miss Gilden has barely matured. I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
His second child, an apparent son and heir, I'd say. What's so special about this place? Another elephant? A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen. A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Okay, so that's still not all the evidence.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
Okay, we got everything inside the house, it looks like. Everything inside the house is done. It's outside the house, something we're missing.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Okay, we gotta ask around the yacht club probably. Which was down here, which... I'm gonna say of course we don't have anything to fast travel to. But that we do. What is this?
All the newspapers are sold out.
You got it. Oh, sorry, lady. Move.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Wait, is this not the right yacht club? No, this is. Maybe I need to go into the yacht club. Or seemingly around it. I thought this was the yacht club. I mean, look, there's... Okay, I think this is the yacht club then.
Is this familiar to you?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Oh. I have to go back.
I have to leave you for now. A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
I have to leave you for now.
Key evidence collected. So not everything has been collected. Where would that be? It's the real question. This... Oh, the police station. That's where. And of course I have... Oh, that's... I was like, wait, I have nowhere to fast travel? Really? Alrighty, let's get right into the news. Let's not, though. Let's not.
Easy to do.
Let's get into a noose. Oh, whoa, what was that? epilepsy warning. Jesus. Hmm. Oh, you know, cold. I think it was like 37 here.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Hmm. 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 Perhaps it'll be in the newspaper chronicles. I figured it might be here because I don't know. It didn't seem like newspapers would have plans, but I guess it makes more sense than police stations. Just for this game. The constructions plans. Usually, if you want constructions plan, you go to like the town hall or something.
Yep. City Hall.
Yeah.
Library, they have some. Clothing.
Oh, well, there is a city hall, so let's go there. I bet you that's where the plans are.
All the newspapers are sold out. Is even putting on.
Refresh your interior. Pick what you like. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
He's even been putting...
Exquisite furniture for your home.
He's even been putting off posters, poor man. Losing it maybe the death of him.
The best antiques in the district.
He's even been putting off posters, poor man. Losing it maybe the death. He's even been putting...
Exquisite furniture for your home.
He's even been putting...
Music t-shirt, okay.
Did you catch that, Sherry? I didn't. Better listen more closely.
He's even been putting...
I hate this. I'll never understand how that...
The best antiques in the district.
Yeah, there's a lot of side cases you can do apparently. You can do them after the main game, so I might do them after that. Or during, I don't know. All depends. Is this, no, that looks like a church. So
Does it look remotely familiar to you? Should it?
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
Meow?
You may, of course. But in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative.
In a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Have you found anything helpful?
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you, friend.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect... bureaucrat.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Help me, please.
I would never refuse a nobleman. But I know nothing, sir.
Everyone's looking at us, Joe. You sure you know what you're doing?
Contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
I don't know.
All these diamond advisories,
Mm-hmm.
simple money.
Mm. Where did that one guy live? He might be in a room in his workshop in the south of the yacht club. Okay. Do we have a compass so I can tell which way's south? Oh. There you go, this works. I have a compass now, so let me go to the yacht club, look south. Okay, that's the yacht club. So if it's south of the yacht club, it's this way. So is he down here somewhere? Oh. What the?
The Champion's Whirlpool. Pools bread and butter. Bloodied bandages. Someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be...
Did they?
Yeah. I don't know when they exit.
So exciting.
Exciting is certainly a word. I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys. Bloodied bandages. To earn big, you have to spend big. Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. An interesting place for a message to a champion. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another. A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding,
I see.
tricks, sail weaving.
So far, it's indicating that Signor caused the elephant to go berserk and kill our...
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Okay, we haven't found everything yet. Perhaps there's more in here.
Bloodied bandages. Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Undeniable. A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
Stand still for a moment.
I mean, there was only some drugs in there. There's no indication that she... I mean, she bets. I don't know. Hmm. I mean, that and she's a better. I think she's probably a smuggler, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, a woman wishes to become a real criminal, and smuggling is a stepping stone towards that? Is there not enough prestige in yachting? Or is it easier to compete with other fools like yourself? Everyone has a starting pistol, just shoot and run.
Don't say a word. I don't know where you're getting half of this nonsense, but you're on some thin ice here that I'm willing to crack.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat. But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
What? How do we get over here?
I'm coming for you.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Don't cry, you'll...
The snuff's ready. We can overcome the brute now.
Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out. Give him the pepper snuff. The snuff's ready.
Good day. Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I'm coming.
The dialogue in the combat is less than to be desired.
Take this! I am invincible.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
I don't want to shoot him. Try not to kill people. Oh, did I just shoot him? Oops. My apologies, young lad. I did not mean to shoot you. Oh.
I couldn't miss the party.
Okay, that didn't work.
I'm coming.
Ooh, right in the pee-pee.
Don't cry, you'll live.
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
So he was, I knew he was probably the third person there.
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
Ugh, you've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
You're asking for trouble with this smuggling business. You better leave it before they smuggle you out in a barrel.
Don't patronize me. I've only ever had trouble with law-abiding citizens like Gildan and you. Never bandits. So ask me anything you want, and then get out of my sight. I don't know what you're suggesting. I don't know what this means.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal? Say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
It seems as though Theodore Gildan hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words, or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster, and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
I'm clueless.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gildan.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gildan was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination. A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
Yikes.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favourable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go travelling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's bag, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Key evidence collected. All evidence collected, alright. We have all evidence there. We have all the key evidence over there, but not all of the evidence. I will save this. Yeah.